Legendary quarterback John Elway once said this man was the epitome of grit, toughness, and athleticism. But Elway had to say it because the man himself never would. He moved in the shadows, in the trenches, in places where glory rarely visits. A keystone in an empire of silence. An offensive line so dominant, so precise, so revolutionary, they earned a name whispered with equal parts awe and disbelief. The Orange Hush. They didn't talk, they didn't boast, they just changed football forever. This man led them. Not with speeches, not with bravado, but with a quiet mastery that reshaped the sport. He helped introduce concepts so ahead of their time that even today, decades later, they remain foundational in offenses across the league. He never mentioned that part. He won back-to-back Super Bowls. The first, a showdown no one believed the Broncos' offensive line could survive. Across from him stood the immovable force of the Green Bay Packers' defensive front. But he made the immovable move. He shoved Gilbert Brown, 340 pounds of fury, around the field like a man on roller skates. And behind him, Terrell Davis carved his name into history. 157 yards, 3 touchdowns, a Super Bowl MVP. The world praised Davis. The world praised Elway. The world praised the Broncos. But the man who made it possible, he said nothing. He helped Davis become the greatest postseason running back the league has ever seen. He helped him join the exclusive 2,000-yard club, one of the finest seasons ever recorded. He anchored the most dominant 4-year stretch a running back has ever had. He didn't ask for a microphone. And when Davis went down early in his career, this man didn't flinch. He turned a cell phone salesman into a 1,000-yard rusher. He turned a ham sandwich into a 1,000-yard rusher. He turned names so obscure that most fans wouldn't recognize them today into 1,000-yard rushers. Coaches left, teammates changed, the league evolved, but the production never stopped. He became the first of only 2 starting centers in NFL history to pave the way for 10 1,000-yard rushers and a 2,000-yard rusher. He was the constant, the anchor, the quiet engine behind it all. The other center with that resume is in the Hall of Fame. This man, still silent. He was by many accounts the most technically sound center the game has ever seen. He had to be. Listed at 286 pounds, although playing closer to 275, he routinely faced defenders outweighing him by 50 pounds or more. Technique wasn't a luxury. It was the source of his mastery. It was sheer dominance. Olenkritz, himself a Canton candidate, studied this man's film to get better. Still, he stayed quiet. Every lineman who played beside him had the best season of their career. Every 1,000-yard running back who ran behind him had the best season of their career. He elevated everyone. He asked for nothing. That man was Tom Nalen.